The water heater temperature and pressure relief valve is leaking. They're filling up the bucket. They've got the water shut off now, but it was leaking out. There's no resistance here. The valve failed. That's what the valve looks like. It does two things. It senses temperature and pressure. You see the spring in there. And if the temperature or pressure in the water heater becomes excessive, this valve opens up and allows it to relieve the pressure onto the floor of the room. This is an absolutely critical part of a water heater. If you were to plug this off and the water heater were to fail and overheat, the water heater would leave this building through the roof of the house. It would go up through whatever is in its way and exit the house to the roof. Mythbusters did a video. They made a mock house and they show the water heater leaving through the roof. You could probably just grab that part of the video where it's blasting off through the... Best thing to look for is staining on the bottom of the pipe. That's generally a sign that it's starting to leak. It'll start to drip. And usually it starts slowly, so it'll just leave some water residue and start to stain it. It's also very important that the water heater has a tube on this, and it's 6 to 24 inches off the ground, because in the event that this opens in an emergency, steaming hot water will be coming out of it. And if you had this here, potentially facing where people would be walking, and it relieved, you scald people with hot water. So you want it to go down. Normally there'll be a condition where there's too much water pressure and it puts too much pressure on the unit and it'll fail. Very rarely do they start to leak because of too much temperature. And in this one's case, something internally just broke. And there's no longer any spring pressure holding it closed. This is a very rare case that this were to fail like this, but that's what happened. That's why there's no pressure here.